Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, the key to all things. And when I say all things, I mean literally all things, because I got a little cooking on here, I got a little doing hair, all kind of stuff. But today I am going to show you guys how I achieved this look of the distressed butterfly locks, if that's what you want to call them. I don't know, it's not done because I wanted to save some to show you guys how I achieved this look. And this is inspiration from Mary Kay Bella. I literally just subscribed to her because I just loved her. I loved her vibes in her video when she was doing her butterfly locks. And yeah, like I immediately subscribed. Loved her. So yeah, I basically did her method, which was I braided my hair. I think I had 27 braids all together. So I braided my hair. You know, I put a little, I don't normally do edge control or nothing because a lot of edge controls turn white like this one did. And I had to go behind it with a towel to get the white stuff off. But that's why I got a tiny thing. But it's by EBIN. And they had scents. And this one is sweet mango. And it's the 24-hour edge tamer. I got that. And I just use that literally for here and like the parts where I know like if I want to flip it this way, because being natural and just probably trying to throw some gel on it, which I use this by Eco Styler, but just throwing some gel on it, it's not gonna work properly. So yeah, that's what I did. This is the hair that I use. This is the second pack. I bought 2 packs of this from my local beauty supply store. It's the 3-Tone Passion Water Wave 20 inches in the color 1. And it's 3 bundles on here. And on one little bundle, I think it's like 10 of them. So I can get 5 of these locks in my head. Because I was using 2. I only used 2. So to do this, I'm gonna start off by just grabbing 2 of them. I actually did her method with the pre-stretching, and I just didn't pre-stretch enough, so I ran out. Okay. Oh, and also that the one pack of 3 was like $9.99, and I got 2 packs, so it was like $20. But yeah, so I get 2 of them together and I just fluff it out. So I just pretty much just separate it like this, and then I do the other side. And to say this is curly hair, like this separates really easy because it's soft. And then I'm gonna do the other side. Okay, and then whichever one I'm going to do next, I was gonna do one in the back, but to show y'all, I'll show y'all this one in the front. And again, this is my first time, so I think I did pretty good for my first time. I don't know. I'm gonna see how long this lasts. Okay, so this is the crochet method. I have no rubber bands. I seen the method with the rubber bands, but I feel like if I would have done the rubber bands, it'll probably add more tension to my hair by you having to secure your base when you twist the hair around. So I just thought I didn't want to do that because I'm not doing that. So anyway, so I'm going to take this and I just prepare it by just wrapping my hand like that. And then I grab this part of my hair and I bring this through here and I attach it, close it, pull it through, and then I take this and just pull it through. I try to make it even. And then I just grab a piece and I start to wrap it really tight to secure my base first. I wrap it around 4 to 5 times just to make sure. And then directly after that, as you go down, wrap loosely. Just wrap really loose to give it that look that I have on the rest of these. I'll show y'all what I do with those little things in a minute. So it'll look like this as I get further down. And so if you want it longer, all you do is take another piece of hair and add it and twist it around. But I wanted to do the short look, and honestly I've only really seen most people with these types in the short length, but I wanted to do the short length because I just thought it was cute. But yeah, once I get done with this little piece right here, I kind of just let it unravel itself like that. And then I take the bottom and wrap it around my finger like this, and I just go back up with it loose, of course. Okay, and once I make it back up here, if I have like a little hair left, like this much, I take my Got to Be Glue Free spray, spray a little, do this, and then I just finish wrapping it around, and I just take my finger and kind of seal it, because you know it gets sticky. And this is what it should look like, and this is my end. This is what my end looks like. So I'll show you again one more time. So grab 2, and it all depends on how big you want them. On the girl that inspired me to do this particular one, I think she used 3 pieces, and hers are pretty big. The only reason I didn't want to do mine too big, let me show y'all about this. I just really take a razor, like the little flyaways like that right there. I take a razor and I just take it off like that. And see, so yeah. But yeah, she used 3 pieces and hers were big. The only reason I didn't want to do mine big is because I do work in the kitchen, because I am a chef, and I have to think about, oh, I'm gonna have to put a hairnet on, I have to fit a head over it, you know, like I have to do a few things to, you know, keep my hair situated in the kitchen. So that's the only reason that I didn't do that, do it bigger. Because I'm lazy. I'm another lazy one. When it comes to doing my hair, if I can find a quick way, I'm going to do it quick. So when it comes to box braids, I don't even do small box braids anymore. I do medium to jumbo box braids because I'm lazy. Like, I've become very lazy. Alright, so it's all fluffed out. Sometimes the ends get tangled, of course, because it's curly hair. Take my little razor, untangle it like that. This be annoying sometimes, yeah, y'all. Like, it's really annoying. Anywho, there, that whole piece is out of there. And then when that extra just comes off, I wrap it around like this. Take it off my hand. All right, now here it is. All right, so again, hold it, secure it in your hand to be ready for when you pull this through. and I stick that in there, pull it through, I even it out, and then I begin to wrap. And of course, as I said, secure your base, secure it to the best of your ability. So like I said, I wrap mine around at least 4 to 5 times, and then as you go back down, just wrap loose. Like, I'm really proud of myself by this being my first time doing this, y'all. Like, y'all don't even understand. Like, I be so scared to try certain stuff because it's just like, what if it come out wrong or something of that nature? Okay, y'all see I added a little razzle dazzle right there. Because I just had it laying around. I didn't really have any look at this, another piece. I'll get that off later. But yeah, I didn't really buy any hair jewelry or whatever because I'm just like, I don't want anything to get tangled up in it. Because just looking at something like this, it's just like, it looked like it get attached to stuff. So just like I wasn't going to do it. But I had that laying around. So I was just like, well, I feel like it'll go. The vibe of the hair, it'll go. So I'm at the end. And I wrap it all the way. And like I said, if you want to make it longer, you just take, like just say, take another piece and attach it and make it go down. All right, and I'm at the end. I let that unravel itself a little. And then I just take my finger, fold it, and wrap it back up. And make sure, because I was messing up when I first did this, because I need to make sure that I lock that last little piece into place. That way it doesn't come down or untwist. And then I just go back up with it loose. And once I make it back to the top, this little piece, I spray a little got to be glued on there, pull it in, and I just finish going back up with it. And then to lock it in place, I kind of just, because with this kind of hair, you know, it gets tangled. So doing this, it'll tangle it and just kind of lock it into place. And here it is. Okay, so I will make another video to attach to this one to show you guys the finished product. I'm back, and y'all see this is the finished product of my hair, the distressed butterfly locks. Y'all see I added a little bit of razzle dazzle. Like I told y'all before, the person that inspired me to do this video, she added a little of the hair paint. I had the gold hair paint, and it's also by Hair Paint Wax, but I had the gold one. So I added this one on the tips of mine. And I also added like some more little razzle dazzles or whatever. Besides the one that I had in the video, which was this one shell right here. But I appreciate y'all for watching. I just wanted to come back and show y'all the finished product, and this is it. This is what it looks like. I love it, y'all. Like, I really love this. Like, this is everything. Yeah, this is everything.